Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arena Open Lord of the Rings edition. If I can get to 4 match wins before suffering a defeat in this sealed run, I will qualify for day 2, where it's up to my drafting skills to decide whether I can win up to $2,000. If you do enjoy these sorts of high-stakes limited events, do let me know, because I can make more of them, or at least as many of them as are available. But let's get started. Open. The packs are open. I'm also streaming this live, so if you want to catch the Twitch stream action in the future, just head on over to my Twitch stream link in the description. Cool, we got some good rares. Horn of Gondor is quite good. Elven Chorus is fantastic. The Balrog is great. It looks like we can play like maybe even red-green because we have a Fangorn, which maybe is better in sealed. Not 100% sure, but you have more time to play this sort of card. Also, it's pretty good with Elven Chorus. There's a Gimli, so we have lots of red-green maybe. We shall see what we shall see. The thing I like to do in sealed is kind of go through on Arena and figure out if there's anything that draws me into a color. Like, just go through each color one by one and be like, okay, this card kind of makes me want to play that color. This card, like, and that way I can kind of get a sense of how strong the colors are. Okay, so first thing's going through white. I don't think Escape from Orthanc is particularly a pull. Generally, you want cards that are like scaling into the game because sealed is a bit slower. Similarly, just not really a card I'm interested in. Just first glance, white is not looking very good. Like, I'm hovering through these cards. I will make notes if there's like this is a solid 2-drop. This is like a pretty good white card. But like none of these white cards. You do play this type of card more in sealed than in draft because you just need removal for enemy bombs. But overall, there's not really any good white cards. Like Build a Pony's fine. This card's solid. This card's solid. But really, I could... And none of my rares were white, and so I don't really think I'm going to be playing white. Blue, I've got Birthday Escape, which is good. Stern Scolding can be solid. Again, you sometimes just need removal, so Bewitching Leechcraft can do some stuff, sometimes more so in sealed than draft. Counter spells get better in sealed because it's slower, so you have more time to hold them up for their good cards, and there's more good cards to counter. So this is a good card in sealed. Nothing particularly special, though, going through my blue cards. Kingfisher solid. Counter spells, as I said, are already pretty good. Card draw is nice because you have more time to just like grind your opponent out, so blue's got some stuff. Let's look at black. We've got Shelob's Ambush. Nothing too high priority there. Combat tricks get worse in sealed because, again, when it's slower, they don't have to block and run into your trick as much. March from the Black Gate, 2 copies. That's pretty good. Also, with 2 Mordor Musters, that's a really good combo because then you just play March to the Black Gate and then just all of your Mordor Musters are like must-answer threats. I also have some like mediocre removal, which you sometimes have to play. Some card draw. Black Breath. Ooh, 2 Uruk-hai Berserkers. I like this guy. There's a Bitter Downfall for removal. A couple of Trolls, so I don't run out of the lands or gas in the late game. And this guy. So black is looking very strong. In terms, or at least pretty solid. Mostly because the 2 March to the Black Gates combined with the 2 Mordor Musters and then some nice top end and removal. So that's a decent option. Red, I've got a couple Batterscarred Goblins. You generally can't play like 2 aggro in sealed unless you get a bunch of aggro elements. And we'll have to see if we end up in that direction. There's an Axe, which isn't that good. Grishnok is fine sometimes if you have some sack elements. So, like, if we played Grishnok, we'd play Nasty End if we were playing black, which is seeming fairly likely. And might also play, like, Improvised Club or something, because we can use Improvised Club with Grishnok as well. There's this guy, which isn't particularly great, but if I wanted to splash. I also know I have the Balrog, so black-red would get that as well. Olokai can be okay. Relentless Rohirrim. Eomer. Attacking legendary creatures dies. So if I can do some weird sack shenanigans after making something a ring bearer, I can get an extra combat. Oliphant. So I have a lot of land cyclers in black and red. Let's look at my green because I know I have some good green cards. I like Spider. I like the Woes. I like Elven Chorus a lot. Oh, I just don't have a lot of green cards at all. I like 3 green cards. And Fangorn's nothing too special. Gimli's also not too special. Strider's pretty good. But I'm not really giving up much. I could just probably play black-red here, just based on my initial analysis. Strider's pretty strong, but I don't really think I have enough green cards to really play green. Like, even just quantity-wise. I really like Elven Chorus, so I could consider splashing that. And then I have Horn of Gondor, which can be your only human, but you usually want, like, at least 1 or 2 others, if you can manage it. Doesn't look like I'm going to have that many. I'm going to have a human here. If I play this a human here, maybe I'll play this human. So I'll have a few other humans, which you really just want a way to start back up the engine if you like have your first human die. And then I have Envelope, so if I wanted to splash green, I could splash green for Elven Chorus fairly easily, I think. I just play the Inherited Envelope, the Shire Terrace, and a Forest, and that gives me 1, 2, 3 sources of green. But let's just start with straight up black-red, see what that looks like. Now I'm just going to add all of my like solid cards and then make cuts later. So I'm just add all the cards for both of them. And then make cuts just to see like the amount of quantity I'm working with here. And then we'll make cuts. Okay, that's all my black and red cards. And then I can play Horn of Gondor and Envelope. So this is 51. And it's pretty easy to make some cuts from here because I have 3 land cyclers, so I can shave a land. Maybe even 2 if I wanted to feel ambitious. I've got just like some weakish cards that I could cut. So I could just probably play straight black-red and have a pretty good deck, and I don't really need to bother with splashing for Elven Chorus. And that way I wouldn't have to worry about that guy. So I think I'm just going to run black-red straight up because my cards are just good enough, deep enough in this color combo. Okay, so let's immediately just go like, okay, I'm going to shave 1 swamp and 1 mountain. 15 plus 3 of these. 8/8. I'll just go 8/8 because I don't really want to run out of lands really ever. And then I can just make some like initial cuts, like Nasty End is staying in because of Grishnok. I don't like Orcish Medicine. I don't like Combat Tricks and Sealed that much. The Lancer could be okay as just a thing to sacrifice to club. I don't need Envelope if I'm just a 2-color deck. Also a human to go with the Horn of Gondor. I don't like the Axe. I don't like Black Breath. I can always sideboard that in if I want it. I don't like Morgul Knife Wound. Swarming of Moria is not particularly good. Fires of Orthanc is just unplayable. So what does the deck look like if we cut all these? Oh, now there's only 2 cuts to make. How many humans do I have? I have 3 humans. Cool, including Aemir. I don't really need to enable Aemir. I can just play him as a 4/4 haste. That sometimes does something cool. I have a lot of these top end guys, which is one of the reasons why I still think 16 lands is good, because I have a lot of 4 drops too. I have a lot of Amass, which I like too, to go with the Black Gates. So if they ever kill my guys, I just get another one. I could cut 1 Improvised Club. What's my removal situation? I've got 2 of these and a Bitter Downfall. That's not the best. Not at all. But I think I need the interaction. And this is a good combo with Mordor Muster and the Lancer. How many 4 do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 4 drops. I think I can cut the Olakai Crusher. And probably even the second one. And then just keep my deck low to the ground. I think this will be the build. I think this Oliphant could also go, because I tend not to be the biggest fan of it, but I think land cyclers are going to be helpful for making sure I hit my consistent curve outs. My biggest weakness in this deck is interaction, but it's not like the color I would splash, which is green, has interaction anyway. And I'm playing all the interaction I have. So yeah, this is the deck, and I will see you folks in the games. Hey there! If you are enjoying my videos and would like to support my content, you can do so at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Patreon is a way for viewers to support the content that they enjoy so that more of that content can be made, and my Patreon is no different. It really helps me dedicate the time and effort needed to make videos, and when you become a patron, you gain access to exclusive rewards as one of the ways I like to say thank you, like access to my card-by-card tier lists for each set, drafts with me, and other cool things. Special shout out to those patrons who support me at the credits level. I really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We'll play first. And we can keep this because of the Oliphant. We are lagging! So they're playing green. Ooh. I will start with this. Oh, perfect. Because now I can just go like straight into it. Play my Ring Tempter. I'll make him legendary. In case they play like the 3-mana 4/2. Elrond, okay. Okay. I can always go for the Lancer into Club, but I'm going to start with Mordor Muster to try and hit a land drop here. Because then this thing will be out of Elrond trading range anyway. Happy to make this trade. Play my Lancer. I know that it is laggy and glitchy. It's on my end too. I don't know why it's doing this, but such is life sometimes. It's still definitely playable. Arwen, that's a good combo with Elrond. So if they have a counterspell, how does it work out for me if I attack like this? Pretty well. If they have a counterspell, then it works out okay, and if they don't, then this still works out. Because if I get them low, I can just shoot their face with this, too. Oh, he died, so it didn't work out that way. Wow, March on the Blackgate did major work this game. So they have a Hjorn as well. So now this is time for sideboarding. So in this sort of blue-green matchup where I haven't seen any interaction, but I've seen some creatures that can get potentially big, the Death Touch trick definitely gets more appealing. This card doesn't necessarily, because like their creatures might just be bigger than mine. I don't have a reason to bring in Black Breath. 4/4s line up well against Elrond. So I maybe bring in one of those instead of a Gimli. Or maybe I just cut Gimli for the combat trick. What's my creature count at now? 14. But a lot of my cards like make creatures. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut the Gimli because he trades with Elrond. And other than that, leave it the same, but add in this combat trick. Cool. See you folks in game 2. You have to make slight tweaks when you haven't seen a huge percentage of your opponent's deck. I'm playing Magic the Frame Rating right now. Quality. Maybe I can lower the graphics quality. I think I have all the high def stuff off. I don't know exactly how it works, but the stuff that should make it easier on my computer. We'll keep this. We have a nice little bit of card draw to help us find our red source. We have Balrog, which is a great top-end card. They do look like they have a lot of legendaries, but I'm not going to take the Balrog out, obviously. And there's my red source. Perfect. Oh, they mulliganed to 5. That's not great. Oh, but they really wanted Arwen in the opener. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to dig for an improvised club because I feel like killing Arwen is super important. And this guy can only take non-legendaries, which is worth noting. And Duril, okay. New plan. So this thing gives +3/+1. So if I can get an army big enough, I can eventually steal whatever the Anduril's on and hit them for a big swing. Okay. That's the plan. I need to find one more amass card. Yep, they're just on the Anduril all the way plan. Oh, they're holding back on defense. Well, that's really good for me. I may have miscalculated there. They totally outplayed me, which is super funny because they held back on defense, and I was like, oh, they're going to totally, like, block if they held back on defense. But they were just baiting me into attacking them. That was a good play by them. Oh. I do take an absolute beating here. Okay, so now I can block the Arwen if they choose to attack with it. Radagast, sure. They're gonna have blockers for me. That could be useful. So I attack them, they block my biggest guy. And I just need to do a little bit of damage here for the Balrog to be game winning if I draw a land next turn. Wait a second. Could I have, like, saved my guy? Oh my gosh. I've never had that interaction come up. I could have saved my guy. I just need to respond to the trigger. That's so brutal. Man. That actually is going to make a huge difference. Sure. It still just comes down to whether or not I draw a land here. Because if I draw the land, the Balrog wins me the game. Because they don't have a legend. And they can't block all my guys. Okay. Now I need to hit them with a Voracious Fell Beast. Oh, if I'd had my little goblin, I'd be so much closer to winning. So it's still about whether or not I draw a land here. Come on, land. That's not a land. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, I botched this completely. I could have killed this 4-2. Gosh. I don't think my misplays are going to change the outcome of the way this game would have played out, unless they play a legend here. Yep, they knew. Wow. That's unfortunate. They have a couple Hjorns. They've got a Anduril. Man, if I'd given my guy Death Touch in response, I don't know if it could have saved me, but might have. I could bring this in. I could also just aggro them down. Black Breath could be okay. They have Radagast. They have Isolation. They have Entish Restoration. But they're just playing blue-green. I was so close to winning that game. I just needed to draw a land on one of those key turns. They have 2 copies of the 4/5. Does that change how I want to build my deck? Not really. Oh, that was so brutal. That was such a... I could have won that if I just hit my land drop there on that one key turn. Or either. I had 2 turns to do it. Or if they hadn't had a Hjorn as their last card. Well, we'll keep this, but it's not the best. We need a red source pretty badly, but we have March. And if we do draw a red source, which we have like 9 in the deck, we'll be in okay shape. Also, I didn't see much removal in their deck, so March of the Blackgate can kind of take over maybe on the play. Oh, that's a great draw. Lead with that. Oh. Displays around any counter magic they might have. Huge. And off to the races we go. I wonder if we could have won if we'd gone for the, like, play. Okay. I'm going to make the Relentless guy the Ring Bearer, because they're already incentivized to kill the Orc. They're in deep trouble. Because either they trade and this card doesn't do anything, or they don't trade and basically they dead. They're dead this turn. Okay, I figured that's why I want to make this the Ring Bearer. Okay. We're in pretty good shape here, I think. Look out, sure. Sure. So I can't steal that. So they have to block, and if they don't block, then I kill them with this improvised club. But I don't think they can win if they do chunk block. Okay, they take lethal damage then. Got round one. Taking notes on a piece of cardboard is not very useful. I need to get a notepad at some point. See you folks next round. Welcome to round two. We'll play first again. This is a weird hand. I'm going to keep it though. Sometimes you just have to trust your deck. And luckily, I have all those land cyclers, so I know I've got a bunch of like active 6-drops I could draw. And I have a really good card at the top. And this guy can chip in. Wow. That was a good trade for me. Every land simply brings me closer to Balrog. And I only need 3 hits with this guy to win, so. Every land brings me closer to Balrog. Except further lands don't really help deck. I know that you're trying to just get me closer to Balrog, but I've kind of already got there, and so we can do something in the meantime if you want. Just if you want, deck. I don't want to tell you what to do. Okay, that will suffice. That will be good. If we win this game playing nothing except a troll and a Balrog, that would be funny. Okay. Okay. I see you, Erkenbrand, and I will hopefully not die before I get to play Balrog. I assume they have removal for troll. But if they don't, I have a chance. You're saying there's a chance, laddie. Ah. Oh my gosh, they got rid of a Smite the Deathless? Oh my god. Well, that's just brutal. Oh my gosh. Oh, the humanity. I am super dead. Let's go to game 2. We know more about their deck than they know about ours. If I was going to concede, I should not have played that card. And I definitely was going to concede. I know they have multiple instant speed. I know they have at least one instant speed removal spell that really punishes tricks, so I'm not going to sideboard anything. Let's go game 2. This is a much better hand. Huzzah. I'll cycle the troll. I suspect my mana's going to be busy. Ooh, hello, battle-scarred goblin. I'll take it. Ah, yes. Oh, that's going to be good for me. Leave open red mana, good job. Ooh. The old match from the Black Gate, you'll say. Is our opponent having a breakdown, draw-wise, this game? It looks like it. They're like, ah, oh, gosh, am I just dead? Oh, no, they have a land. We're going to go with Aomer. Because it doesn't die to Smite the Deathless, which we know they have. Oh, next turn we can play March into Grishnok. Oh, and then sacrifice Grishnok to Nasty End. The dream! Oh! Oh my gosh! No, it's a legendary creature. I can no longer steal it. Well, you live and you learn. Okay, we will still play Grishnok. And still play March. To make our guy big. Or do we play this thing? Or do we play this? They're going to block Aomer, unless we play March, in which case they'll block this guy. No, but they can't block that guy. This does way more damage. It's like adding a 2/2 haster to the board here. Oh, my amigo. Ah, that does not do what you want it to do. I don't think they understand how Aomer works. Aomer only works with different legendary dies. Other attacking legendaries you control die. Now any of my clubs are lethal. Clubs of steel. Aww. Pain. There's like no way they can win this game if I just keep all my guys on the board. Whee! I have a bunch of lethal attackers, and if they do try to kill something, I can nasty end away Grishnok. They have Lash of the Balrog too. That's good to know about. Yes! Okay, folks. It's a final countdown. On the draw, you tend to have less mana available to like hold up stuff like this in response to removal spells. Also, I need to be able to block. Do I want Swarming of Moria just so I can like play the Balrog easier? It doesn't block their 3s, which is kind of my problem. I'm going to cut... I know they have the deal 3. Which makes me kind of want to cut the Gimli or my own Relentless Rohirrim. So I don't play my 4-drop and try to block and just get owned. I'm going to cut Gimli. I'm going to bring in an extra lower mana card. Really not feeling confident about that one. But it could help me get to my 6 drops 1 turn sooner. I don't know. I don't love 4/3s in the matchup, but if I'm going to have one, I think I'd rather have the one that helps the ring tempt me. Ah, we already drew it. We'll keep this on the draw. Okie doke. We have a bit of a combo if we can just hit some lands. Luckily, our deck has a lot of mana sources. Yes, we hit a land. Wrong color, but it's a land for now. And once we get our Swarming of Moria, the Balrog is going to be coming down as a 5-drop, which is huge. Nice little combo there. This is definitely better than Gimli would be here. Okay. I could really use a swamp. I mean, not a swamp. Anything but a swamp. No! You have smitten me. I'm smitten, I must admit. But luckily now Nasty End will draw me 3, which will dig me super deep. Dig deep! You can do it. Okay. Yes. Yes, we hit a land. Wrong color, but you know. You take what you can get in these dire times. Yes! Oh my gosh, give me a mountain! Give me a mountain to free my soul. I wanna get lost and rock and roll and drift. Yes! The mountain is here. I really want to play Grishnok to take this guy and then sacrifice it. Less than or equal. So if this attacks... What? I'm gonna play Bitter Downfall. This is actually okay for me. They can take the Balrog or they can take Grishnok. I'll take the Balrog, okay. This is so unfortunate. Okay. Well, this might not be the best, but it's what I got. So I got down on it. I mean, they're in dire straits here. If I'd drawn a mountain this game, it would have been so over. Honestly, my opponent is like clinging to life. I don't know if the Balrog was the take there, honestly. Though they can't really beat the Balrog here. Oh, man. Sure. All you, buddy. Imagine if they had like 2 improvised clubs and they could put me to like 1. Like sack deal 5. Sack deal 4 to put into 2 or whatever it is. Wow. They got it. I think this is better than the Grishnok play because I can't actually kill anything with the... This is also the only thing they couldn't factor into their plan. They know everything else I have in my hand. 10 to 10. Okay. Got him. Woo! Got the win! It's so hard to write on cardboard! I just wanted to write a check mark. But we got there. Let's go. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. It's me, Nikolai, always wins the die roll, Bolas. Nikolai, always land issues, Bolas. Nikolai must mulligan, Bolas. Oh, this is a good hand. We're going to ditch a swamp. We're going to ditch a swamp. And then hope that we draw a swamp, honestly. So I got down on my knees and I began to pray. Ooh, another swamp matchup. I'm ready for you, opponent. Ooh, the Balrog. Oh, this is going to be good. Ooh, white-black. What you working with, buddy? Golem. Golem's not very good against this 1/1. I'll tell you that much. And I'm certainly not going to attack. I want to make the trade. I don't even care if they have Denethor or something. Twitch chat to say that why I'm excited to see the Balrog, even though I haven't been able to play it yet. Okay. We're gonna make it impossible for them to double block Aomer or anything. But yeah, I have not gotten to play the Balrog, but it would have won me that game if I'd just drawn my land for it. Oh, here we go. The beatdowns are here. Aomer, Marshal of Rohan. At your service. No! The bats! The bats are calling on the heights. The fire was red. I'm not sure if Gimli would have been better or the Amass card. So there's no reason to cycle here, because if I draw a land, I can just play this. And if I don't draw a land, then I can cycle it. Because the only downside is if I draw exactly one of my other land cyclers. Okay. Whoa. Why? Why me? What did I do to deserve such a destiny? Why? No! You've got to be kidding me! What the heck, man? This is so brutal! You're kidding me! You must be joking! I'm gonna lose because of this random tarnation. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think they can kill me. Oh, man. Even with, like, this thing generating a token or something. Okay. Okay. So a lot of stuff dies here. And now they're in lethal range for Balrog because of Gimli. Can you imagine if I could have just followed this up by actually, like, playing something good? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is how this game is going to go. That was like, I have 2 of those left in my deck. Actually, I only had, no, yeah, I had 2 of them left in my deck. Gosh darn it. Just max punished every time. It's so sad. They're going to bring back the little golem, probably. Oh, man. Yeah, to the surprise of no one. Oh my gosh. Was I not supposed to attack last turn so that I'd get an extra attack step with this guy? Like, if I hadn't done anything with Aomer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out of this insanity. What is happening? Just literally just like completely screwed by the one draw and the 2 draws. I had 2 that just, oh my gosh. That whole game just fell apart. Oh my gosh. I could have drawn literally anything but Troll of Khazad-dûm and won that game. If I draw a land, I can play Oliphant, and Oliphant just wins me the game. If I draw one of my spells, I have like another good card in play. But I drew the only card that screwed me. Gosh, that's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Well, they have Black Breath and Reprieve. Balrog does nothing in these games. It's just like, oh my gosh. Well, I definitely don't want Morgul Knife Wound against them. And I don't want any combat trick type cards. Because they'll know about it from their Torment of Gollum. They have a lot of 2/1s. They don't really have a lot of 3/2s. So my 4/3s are fairly safe. I'm going to run it back here. My kind of expensive top end is bad against Reprieve, but I've got the like low end March of Mordor shenanigans to go for. Oh my gosh. Sure, I'll keep it. Also, I got punished to the max for mulliganing that last game because I would have had an extra land in my hand, remember? At least I think that was that game. Where I like kept Amer. I'm nearly certain I mulliganed that last game and ditched a land. Oh my gosh. Just like every time. Yeah, mulliganed, tossed a swamp. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make Uruk-hai the guy because this guy actually attacks better because they can't really block it. So if I want to sacrifice something. Sure. Sure. Let's see what we shall see with 3 cards. Oh. Just deploying all my cards. Looks like they're holding up reprieve here. So I'm going to play around reprieve. And I'll kill Denethor on their end step. They'll take 3 because Gimli's in play still. I have a lot of legendaries on the field right here. I'm definitely willing to trade Grishnok for an extra combat step if they kill him. Well, they don't know what my cards do, it would seem. I think they just died a Gimli. Let's get this done, shall we? Some 3/2s. They're not particularly aggressive, it doesn't look like. I'm going to bring in Swarming of Moria on the draw. Just maybe to get me to my top end faster. I do like Urukai. But I just think the Treasure can maybe help me play like a guy. And that could be helpful. I don't know. Maybe the Treasure is being overrated by me vastly. Twitch just asking why I value Treasure a bit more on the draw. I have to keep this hand. It's not very good, though. It could go badly. The reason I value it is because you need to kind of catch up a little bit on the draw more often. So like on the play, it's like you run out of cards faster, but on the draw you have the extra card, and so if you can just deploy it, you can often do well. Oh, I would have loved that Mortar Muster. Oh man, I know they have main deck Black Breath. I don't think I'm ever deploying this Oliphant. But I'm going to keep it for now. Because I can always use it next turn when I activate Horn of Gondor. This is where I hope that they don't have the Black Breath or that they sided it out. So yeah, now having the Oliphant is really good. I think the Oliphant is way worse than Troll. I don't know why I cycled the Troll and not the Oliphant. When I already kind of had colors. That could cost me. I think Troll just being a 6/5 and being basically impossible to block a lot of the time is better. Sure. If they don't kill my guy, I'm just going to win. I'm surprised they're not offering the trade when it would, like, vastly slow me down. It makes me suspect that they have, like... have something suspicious. So I'm holding up my improvised club. Sure. When you're doubling, you're doubling. This is feeling like a Black Breath to me. Oh, the club can sacrifice the horn. That's good to know. I didn't think about that. I thought this could only sack creatures. Because there's other effects that can only sack a creature. Crazy that the horn did so much work. Play this guy. He does deal more damage than the troll would have done here. One ring, okay. Each mill 3. They hit me. Then they're going to kill all non-legendary creatures. How much damage am I hitting them for here? Oh, that was a great draw. And this is why the Balrog is in the deck. Let's go! Boom! Yes! We're heading to the final round, and if we win, we made it to day 2. Let's go! Let's go! The Balrog showed up. Hooray! We did it! Woo! No! Stop the recording! Quick! We must go back! Woo! See you folks in the finals. Welcome to another hand. We can keep this because of the Oliphant and because we're on the draw. We lost the die roll for the first time. This is the classic battle of Elesh Norn versus Bolas. Ooh, we could actually start with March from the Black Gate. We're marching from the Black Gate. No! Lorien revealed. Card draw. But they're not casting it, so we're good. Okie doke. We have our colors. Now we just need to draw some lands. If we draw like one land, we're golden. You were supposed to be the golden boy. I mean, you were supposed to be the chosen one. Yes! And we're going to play around their counter magic with our March. I don't know why I'm so jazzed. This is the part of the day where I start thinking, did I have sugar in the last half hour? Did I? Huh. What did I have in the last half hour? I ate some sushi for lunch. I walked to the grocery store and it looked kind of good. And then... One second, I have to take this. Folks, I'm alive. We won a whole game without me talking to you. I don't know what we did. What was it like? Okay, I'm worried about them having an instant, so I don't really want to go for the absolute blowout play. If I attack like this, they can't block there. They can only block there. I want to slowly start shrinking their guys. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Perfect. This is actually going to work out great for me. Maybe. So I want to kill Gandalf. And this way I'll eat their token. And then my Fell Beast can kill Gandalf. If they don't play another creature. Or I'll just play Trolls, but that's the plan right now. Okay, the Fell Beast plan fell through, as they say. But there was a chance that they didn't play a creature that turn, and then I was going to be in good shape. Ooh. Now I'm just going to be jamming like my big guys and hoping they don't have counter spells. This should be good. They can't block this guy. If I draw a land, I can play this guy. Gandalf versus Balrog. Charge! They can't block half of my guys. Yes! This is why you play the Balrog, for these exact situations. I always get wrecked when they flash in Gandalf. Like, that's why I keep notes of stuff, so I don't get wrecked by Gandalf. But I think we got him. I've got them right where I want them. Yes! First try making it to day 2 of the Arena Open. Woo! Victory spin. Should we include victory spins in the future? Ow. Ooh. That's the sort of way where you, like, break your wrist in a really dumb way and then everyone just makes fun of you instead of being sympathetic. But victory spin. Should victory spin be a NicolaiBolas thing going forward? I guess we'll have to see. But got there. Nice little 4-0. Our deck felt awesome. We had some good rares. We had some good commons. We had some good uncommons. Everything was stellar. I do apologize for the muted game and a half and sideboarding phase. I have been waiting to hear back for an important call for quite some time, and I only just got the call back now. So I appreciate your patience on that matter. This was our deck for anyone who didn't catch all of it. Pretty cool stuff. The Balrog was great the couple times we had it. It would have won us that one game in round 1 also. AMR was pretty good. The Cyclers were nice, except for that one time where we drew Troll and we lost because of it. That was sad. Fell Beast is just a good card. I like the removal. Gimli was pretty good at times, especially with like Éomer, just having extra legendaries. Rohirrim was nice. Horn of Gondor just won us that one game by itself. That was crazy. Grishnok is nice. You can just play it on turn 3. It's a solid card on turn 3 a lot of the time too. March was fantastic. Mordor was fantastic. Mordor Muster, I mean. Improvised Club, really nice. Honestly, overperformed where I thought it would be. And then Rohirrim Lancer did some good stuff as well. So pretty sweet deck. If you did make it all the way till the end of this video, leave hashtag Balrog time, because we won a couple of games with the Balrog, and we also like didn't get to play the Balrog a couple times. So leave hashtag Balrog time in the comment section down below to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. You can support the channel on Patreon if you'd like to do so. You can follow the NicolaiBolas Twitter for updates on stuff. Join the free Discord server to talk about all things Magic. Check out the Twitch stream to join in all the fun live. But that's going to do it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.